Hello and welcome to TEJ Viewpoint, your trusted platform for news making rounds in Nigeria and beyond. Here are the top stories making headlines. A joint counter-terrorism operation involving the Nigerian military and the United States Africa Command, known as US AFRICOM, has reportedly eliminated 21 fighters of the Islamic State West African Province, ISWAP, in Borno State. According to security forces, the operation was carried out in Arege, Kukawa local government area. The airstrikes targeted insurgent camps where militants were allegedly planning attacks across communities in the Lake Chad region. Security officials say the operations significantly disrupted the group's operational capabilities and forms part of ongoing cooperation between Nigeria and international partners to combat terrorism in the Northeast. Authorities believe the latest offensive will further weaken insurgent activities in the Lake Chad basin, where terrorist groups continue attempts to regroup and launch attacks. Moving on, the Socio-Economic Rights and Accountability Project, SERAP, has called on the United Nations Secretary General, Antonio Guterres, to urgently invoke Article 99 of the United Nations Charter over Nigeria's worsening security situation. In an open letter dated May 30, 2026, SERAP urged the UN chief to bring Nigeria's escalating security situation before the United Nations Security Council for immediate action. The organization argued that the continued wave of kidnappings, killings, attacks on civilians and mass displacement across several parts of the country now constitute serious threats to international peace and security. SERAP warns that without urgent intervention, the humanitarian and security consequences could deepen, further destabilizing affected communities. In another development, the Nigerian National Petroleum Company, NNPC Limited, has reported a substantial increase in revenue and profitability for April 2026. According to the company's latest operational and financial reports, revenue climbed to 4.97 trillion naira in April, up from 2.77 trillion naira recorded in March, representing a 79% month-on-month increase. The state-owned energy giant attributed the strong performance to improved crude oil production, enhanced operational efficiency, and expanded gas infrastructure activities. The report also showed improvement in government remittances and key operational indicators, highlighting a stronger start to the second quarter of the year. The Central Bank of Nigeria has postponed the enforcement of its geofencing requirement for point-of-sale terminal until August 1, 2026. The extension grants banks, fintech companies, mobile money operators, and other payment service providers additional time to comply with the directives. The announcement was contained in a circular issued by the Apex Bank Payment System Supervision Department and signed by its director, Dr. Rakia Yusuf. The geofencing policy is part of broader efforts to strengthen payment system security and improve oversight within Nigeria's rapidly growing digital payment ecosystem. And finally, former Minister of Foreign Affairs Yusuf Tugar has reaffirmed his support for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, dismissing reports that he criticized the president during a recent interview. In a statement issued through his media aide, Abubakar Al-Kazim, Tugar said his comment in a Hausa language interview had been misrepresented and taken out of context. According to the statement, he neither questioned nor criticized the president and remains fully aligned with the administration's policies and reform agendas. And that's it on this edition of TEJ Viewpoint. For more updates on trending stories and in-depth analysis, kindly visit tejcoms.com. Thank you for watching.